So coming up next, we're going to have a pair of runs by White Hat 94. We've got TNC2, Thriller Safari, and Wayne's World. Two incredibly awful games coming up next. And let me just remind everybody, if you're out there in the middle of awful games, block with me. It's time to snuggle up and comfy down. Just grab a blankie, grab a buddy, grab your cocoa, whatever you're going to do, and just settle in. Because this is not over yet, folks. We've got some incredibly terrible stuff coming up. And while I'm at it, let me read a couple more donations. I've got $10 from Ratchinator, who says, I'm not going to school tomorrow, so I figured I should put my gas money somewhere useful. Also, first time donating in 4 years of watching. See, be like Ratchinator. Donate for the first time. You could do it today. It feels great. We've got $10 from Pudsey. Well, if the guy on the mic says to do it, I guess I have to. And you're correct. You have to do pretty much everything that I say that you have to do, so donate. Don't worry, I won't abuse that power. We've got $5 from Anonymous, who says, you just inspired me to donate with the Tomorrow Latte Talk. Can't afford to donate more since I'm just a poor student. I am looking forward to donating in a few years as soon as I finish school and get a job. Thanks very much for that. I seriously appreciate it. Like I said, man, every dollar counts to get us to our goal, and all these $5 donations are helping put us over. If everybody in chat right now donated $5, you'd see that total shoot up real fast. $20 from Forrest, who says, first time donator, viewer for 3 years now. I have to say the awful game block might be my favorite part of a GDQ now. Keep up the good work. One of us. One of us. I've got $111.11 from the appropriately titled Recursive Loop. And here's $111.11 from Recursive Loop, who says, here's $100.11 from Recursive Loop, who says, here's $111.11 from Recursive Loop, who says, here's $111.11 from Recursive Loop. You get the picture. Got $100 from Shonky Kong, who says, the Cheetah Men was certainly something. I am loving Awful Block again this year. It gets more awful every year. We've got $5 from Jim Bradfield, who says, I don't have enough money to make this swing all by myself. So I'm donating $5 and taking this opportunity to remind the audience that the puppy that wins the WolfQuest bid war is the one that doesn't get drowned. Please do your part to put 2016 in second place and make sure the Nightmare Year gets the thorough drowning that it deserves. Well, that's an interesting spin. That bid war remains close. We've got 2016 at $1,594 and Cade Joe at $1,325. So just what have we got, like $270 separating those. All right, I think I'm getting the word that our next run is ready. So I'm going to send it over to White Hat 94 for his run of TNC2 Thriller Safari.
All right, how's everyone doing today? My name is White Hat 94. On the couch we got Too Good, Enemy TV, Toad 22484, and Concakes. And let's go ahead and get this started. Time will start on control, so I'll give you a countdown. All right, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so this is TNC2 Thriller Safari. This is a sequel to Town and Country. It's a game probably most people that had an NES played when they were kids. I actually did not play the first one as a kid. This is the one that I had. So it's a little bit different than the first TNC in that you only play as Thrilla because that's all you need. It's just Thrilla. And he's a gorilla. He rides a skateboard and surfs. And we're skateboarding through the jungle. All right, all these logs are one-hit kills if you run into them. And we're now invincible, so we're doing a handstand. So most of these levels are pretty much trial and error. Since you have a health bar on the left side, you see I have 2 hits. But most things in the game kill you in actually just 1 hit. All right, we're gonna hold right off this waterfall, and we warp into the desert. All right, this is actually a good time for a donation if you want to go for it.
Sure. Hello from France. Like always, an awesome event. Congrats again to all the teams, runners, and even those who play the awful games. By the way, I just saw earlier the best interview ever, and hype for all DS players. Feed the animals, kill the frames. That was from Croc with $10.
All right, so I did pretty much like the only speed tech besides holding right in the game. If you jump around the edge of ramps, the ramps give you higher speed. But if you jump around the edge, it negates like the negative speed they give you from going up them to start. So you just get the pure speed. These rocks are one-hit kills. That's Scorpion, whatever. So we just did a couple of them there, and you see we're going much faster. We can actually go over the rocks now, it's fine. And you see, this level just speaks for itself. We are now in the Blue Desert. Something I didn't mention is that there's coconuts everywhere. You actually want to avoid coconuts in this game. They take you to a bonus game after each stage that wastes a bunch of time. All right, if you want to go for another donation, you go for it.
All right. We've got IO Dinosaur for $10 who says, I've had no motivation to work on the game I'm making, but GDQ always helps me come up with ideas to help potential speedrunners kill those blasted animals.
All right, so we got the first boss coming up. We have any guesses what the boss is going to be? Oh, so that was a mirage. We didn't actually collect any coconuts. And there's a giant metal scorpion, I guess. And we fight him in a half pipe, naturally. All right, I just skipped pretty much the entire stage. It was not hard, I just held A. You can actually buffer your A jumps. You just hold it down and you jump as soon as the game will let you. Hold left. All right, I always forget to hold left there. These are some angry giraffes. So yeah, there's pretty much just holding right or left the whole time. Got to avoid everything. Nothing too tricky. Once you have all the stages memorized, the game gets much, much easier. You'll see, I'm going to be hoping to avoid a bunch of coconuts here. Oh, we got one. Avoided all the rest, though. That's the bonus game. And now we're riding a shark. And naturally, when you're riding a shark underwater, in order to make them go fast, you need to spank them. All right, we're coming up to the second boss, which is an extremely large shark who spits toilets and bones and tires. I don't know what he's been eating. Fortunately, this is the last shark stage, so savor it while we can. And now we're on another river. Yeah, you're pretty much just going downhill the whole time. If you got another donation, go for it.
Sure. Got $15 from Gaia180, who says, last year I was sick and was watching the Awful Games block for the first time when I saw the King of Kings played. I can't believe this is an actual thing and wanted to make sure I donated during this run. Thanks for showing us the games no one would possibly pick up off the shelves. Awful Block is best block.
Go for another.
All right. Got $19.89 from Wanna Get Rowdy. Awful Block is my favorite feature of AGDQ. For everyone else, thank you. Time is our most valuable asset, so save the frames and kill the animals.
All right, so this is going to be the first stage that actually has kind of a skip in it. On certain waterfalls, you can actually clip off the edge and jump like way further down on the stage. So we're going to try and do that. Actually, we're doing a couple more of those throughout the run. That's the only one in this stage. Oh, just swag on top of the Crocs. These eels are actually one-hit kills, so you got to be a little bit careful. And we're in another purple jungle. They really went nuts with the colors in this game. Just treasure that animation right there. All right, so we got our third boss coming up in just a second. Pretty sure you guys won't be able to guess what it is. It is indeed a giant flying two-headed rhinoceros, which you defeat by throwing coconuts at it. Oh, we have to stop in the cutscene for Surfcat, just because he's too good. All right, so this is the secret jungle. I had this game as a kid, and this, if there was a level that I would game over on as a kid, it would almost always be this stage. Luckily, I'm not a kid anymore, so I can beat it. In an actual attempt, this would pretty much be the only stage that I collect a coconut on, because they're right here at the end, and they're really hard to avoid. Hey, there's a one-up. Hey! All right, this one, nothing special, just going downhill. You can go for another donation.
All right, I've got $10 from Kennel, who just says, this is the best Donkey Kong game ever. got another $10 from Anonymous, who says, I had no idea this AGDQ involved White Hat. His awesome Mega Man 1 runs and the other odd games he knows are this year's excuse to donate to an awesome cause.
So I just did another skip similar to the other desert level. Skipped the really annoying stage. Yeah, this guy looks familiar. He has way more HP this time, but he is still no challenge. That was actually a really good fight. And now we're surfing on lava. It's another one of those out of bounds. We're gonna hit another one just here in a second. This is the one that I usually forget about. You literally just hold down and right, and you get it. All right, you can go for another donation.
All right, I've got $5.12 from Renamon, who says $1 for every frame in Nightmare on Elm Street, plus 1 cent for every minute spent programming King of Kings.
It's going to be another out of bounds. We're going to try and do a big jump off this waterfall coming up. And I don't actually know if this one's intended, but hopefully there we go. And it puts you right on the finish. This stage has no skips, so you can do all donations for this stage. Random coconut on the lava. Also crocodiles in the lava. Managed to survive. All right, now we're on to the final stage. This one has actually, I think, the most interesting out of bounds. Hopefully we can get it. It's off this waterfall right here. No, did not get it. That's all right. The neat thing about that one is if you do manage to get it, this stage and the previous stage actually sort of share the same map. We get a mini one right here. Hey, there you go. So if you get that clip, it actually puts you on the previous stage's map. And none of the enemies are loaded. And it saves, I'm not sure, I think it's like 30 or 40 seconds. So it's it's the last trick in the game, so it's rough to miss that at the end of a run. So yeah, we're gonna be coming up to the final boss in just a minute. You're not gonna guess this boss either, I don't think. All right, final stretch. This is a super, super hard boss. All right, so how y'all doing? Tricky boss. I'm rapidly hitting the A button. All right, time is going to be after this fades out. And time. All right. All right, we get to enjoy these excellent early 90s cutscenes. We were saving, yes, his human girlfriend, Barbie. And there she is. With one arm, apparently. You get some excellent 90s dialogue. Dweeb. All right, you think they're just chilling on the beach. Wait for the twist ending. They're actually on their gnarly penthouse where they apparently live. Alrighty, and that's it for Thrilla. It's a really fun game. There's one other run that's up, but nobody else besides me runs it. And yeah, I'm gonna be, unfortunately I have to play another game after this, so. We'll be right back.
Awesomely awful stuff from White Hat. Thanks very much for that. He'll be right back with Wayne's World in just a bit. We kind of have a dramatic development in the bid war for the WolfQuest puppy name. Keijo has dramatically overtaken 2016 in the lead with $2,375. When I looked a second ago, 2016 was still down